Welcome to Uping Stock Trend Prediction Channel. So in this video, I'll talk about the last prediction in video number 101 in comparison with the actual price, and also I will provide the prediction and analysis for the Tesla stock price for the coming week. So today is October 1st, so I will give some prediction and estimation for the first week of October. So let's go to the Tesla stock charts. So this is a Tesla weekly chart and this is a Tesla daily chart. So that means if I selected the weekly chart, so each vertical line is the 1 week's fluctuation price for Tesla. And if I choose the daily chart, that means each vertical line is 1 day's fluctuation price. And this kind of trend lines for different color trend lines, yellow trend line or blue trend lines, are the predicted target resistance or support, or the target high or low for the time frame you choose. So that's based on the prediction model. So for example, if this is a weekly chart and the last week is just closed, and then the target of high and low price for this different trend line, those target price are already generated for the coming week, for the next week. So that's basically for the prediction model. And in last video 101, I uploaded to YouTube on September 24th. That's a prediction for the last week of September. So basically that's a prediction of the Tesla fluctuation price happened after video 101. So in that video, I predicted the weekly fluctuation of Tesla price for that coming week after video number 100 is located in between these two trend lines. Is the maximum price or the weekly high is 286. And also I mentioned that the worst scenario for the weekly low is 262. That's what I predicted in video 101. So you see, this is the actual fluctuation price for Tesla last week. And you see this fluctuation, the weekly low and the weekly high exactly happened between these two trend lines. That's exactly what I predicted in video number 101. And the actual weekly low, this price is $262.4. That's just 40 cents. 40 cents different from what I predicted of $262. So 40 cents out of $262.4 is just 0.15% of a difference, or 0.15% of error. And for this weekly high, I predicted in video number 100, I mentioned 286 when stock price reaches to 286, and then it will likely to drop and will start to drop. And exactly happened for the last week, and the actual weekly high price is $288.9. So it's about less than $3. So even though there's a $3 of difference, that's just 1% of error or difference out of $286 of stock price. So because this either $0.4 out of $262 of price, or there's even $3 out of $286, that's still less than 1% of error. So this kind of error or accuracy, that means the accuracy is very high. It's awesome accuracy. So this kind of prediction that predicted even before that week happened. So this type of prediction also with this level of accuracy, that will be very helpful to help the to make the best decision for trading, because if the stock price increases to this level, if you already know that's the estimated weekly high, then you can sell the stock and to prevent the risk of loss. So that means you can maximize your profit and minimize the risk or loss. And for example, when the stock price decrease to this level, if you already know this is a kind of estimated weekly low, so that could be a very good support, and then you can start to buy the stock, Tesla stock, and make a good profit out of this kind of temporary rebound. And then you see, even for daily chart, and this last Friday, last Thursday, and this is last Monday. On Monday, it opened a little bit lower than this, but then it started to have a temporary rebound. That's also consistent with what I predicted in video number 101. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, it still have good increasing momentum, and even on Tuesday and Wednesday, and still increased to almost the same weekly high. And so if you already know this is a weekly high, then you can sell the stock at around this price. And then if you already know it's already goes up to the weekly high, and then it started to have the trend to go through those kind of a downtrend. So on Thursday and Wednesday, and when the Thursday it opened here, when it opened here, even below this trend line, and this is opened below another band, so it goes to another band. So that's also a good indication that it will have the downtrend, it will have the decreasing momentum. So on Thursday, it has a great a big drop, and even dropped below this the bottom trend line. So typically this bottom trend line is a good support, but probably many people are so afraid of that and have a big fear, and then they oversold the Tesla stock. So the stock price continues to drop on Thursday, and then this also trend line also have the downtrend. But then on Friday, when it opened lower than this closing price, and you see it's already dropped down to this bottom two trend lines, so it still have a good chance to have a will fluctuate around this range, and it will have a drop and dropped down to this trend line. And that's exactly happened for the last week, the last week of September. And if I zoom it out, so you see when the stock price dropped a little bit below this trend line, that's a monthly chart, and then it started to rebound to go up a little bit. The closing price for last month, September, is closed a little bit above this trend line. So the next month, the fluctuation range is around at least around this range, is between $251 and $286. If I zoom it back, so this fluctuation range for the next month is around $251 and $286. So depends if Tesla have a very good quarterly financial report, and then it may have a good chance to even increase it to $306. So that's the best estimated monthly fluctuation range for the next month. So this is a typical estimation. So next month, in case if this point can't be held, and it may drop down to below to this band a little bit, that could also happen, but that will happen with a lower probability. So if I switch to weekly chart, So the weekly chart, it was closed around here a little bit above this trend line. So the next week, the fluctuation range is for the next week is around this 248 and $270. So for this kind of range, for the low price is around this for $248. It probably will also may just drop it down to $255. It could be supported around this range, around this price, $255. So the early next week is it may still have a tendency to drop it down to this $255, and the fluctuation range, the upper limit is around maybe like $255, or if it have a good financial report, it may shoot up to $274 for the early next week. So the weekly chart, so this is the estimated range, and but it still have a relatively good opportunity or chance to go even up to $283. So the best scenario, it may go up to $283. So this could be a little bit more range or fluctuation range. And this for $248 we may just need to keep an eye on that. Okay, so if you like this kind of a prediction or analysis, you are welcome to subscribe Uping Stock Trend Prediction channel or watch more video in YouTube.